What's up, you fools? Mad is United. It's your favorite Eurovision channel, and I'm continuing my journey throughout the Junior Eurovision 2019 season. Yes, I get to listen to all of the songs that are in the rounding, all 19 of them. I believe this is country number 8, and we are talking Australia. Yes, so Australia, they've been part of the Junior Eurovision now for quite a few years now, so they're not brand new, and last year they had a formidable song. I do feel it was a little less Junior Eurovision friendly and was very grown-up-ish, and I wouldn't call it overproduced, but very slick. I hope this one will be a little bit more playful and fun, but nevertheless, I expect high quality from Australia. I get to listen to the song right here, right now for the very first time, so I don't know what's going to be thrown at me, so don't judge me too hard if I'm at a loss for words. But enough said. Let's do this. All right, so who do we have? Jordan Anthony, We Will Rise. So let's not waste any more time and hit that play button. Okay.
You know that I'm around to light you up in the dark.
Oh, he knows how to play the piano, unless he's faking it.
No, this won't tear you apart. Don't give up.
This song has no intro, it starts right away. I usually like a little instrumental part, but not here, because I only have 3 minutes. Yes. We will rise, indeed. Very well produced, so there's a lot of effort that's being put into this one. Sounds like another jury pleaser. I think this will be gonna shine on the big night, because right now it's pleasant, it's nice, slightly on the generic side, melodically. But again, Australia, we know they send fantastic singers, and this will just go big with the juries. I know that already. Now, this is very mainstream pop, right? Right? This is what Australia is really good at Junior. I was hoping for a little bit more of a switch up there, because this is the kind of sound they send all the time. Oh, I miss the playfulness in the song. This is Junior Eurovision after all. I don't expect perfection here. I expect playfulness or a little bit less. I don't even want to use the word sophistication, but fun. Good song. But predictable. Oh, okay, and a fairly quick ending. All right, I got a few thoughts here. Let's talk this through. So, Australia, one of my favorites this year in the adult version. I mean, Heidi is from the mountains. She's Kate Miller Heidke. I just kind of combined her names in one word. Loved her song. As I always do it here, let's talk about the good, then the bad, and then my overall impression of We Will Rise. Now, the good stuff, it's an approachable song. I think it's something familiar to my ears, so sometimes it's like, whoa, but this one's like comfortable, and something that seems a little bit more current, right, that you would hear in the charts. That's not a bad thing. I also think that this is going to sound well, really great live. Now, I know the backtracks are usually pre-recorded at Junior, so that loses a little bit, but I think he's going to sing it really well, and that is what Australia is good as. They send formidable singers, and he is one of them. So I think live it's going to come alive a lot. And I am pretty sure, as I just said, the juries will love it. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm not certain about the televoters, but the juries will be like, yeah. It seems that kind of sound that works at Eurovision, the grown-up stuff, and I have a feeling it's going to be a similar situation here. So definitely there's a lot of potential to do really well at Junior this year, again for Australia, and they do pretty well. Now, let's talk about the bad, and it's basically just a summary of what I already mentioned in my as I was listening to it. It's a little generic and predictable, and it's like something I can totally expect to hear on the radio right now if I turn it on, like as you drive, but it's not like the smash it from your debut album or anything like that. It's just a pleasant song that plays in the background. And it's almost too grown up for my taste. If that makes any sense to you, like I miss the youthfulness and maybe some innocence. I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm always a little underwhelmed when young singers trying so hard to have a grown-up adult sound. Then I may as well listen to the grown-up version. I don't expect them to play with Barbies on stage, but there needs to. I expect a different sound, if that makes any sense. And I feel like this one is too contemporary almost. And I also don't think that the chorus is strong enough. And that I mean powerful. It has like this big note, we rise, right? But it's melodically not as catchy as it should be. And it doesn't really have as much of a hook as I feel as the song needs it, because it's a very power ballady mid-tempo song, and it's not fast enough to make you dance. It's not slow enough to go, oh, so it needs to have something a little bit more memorable, and that moment is missing, I think, in this song. For me. For me. So my overall impression, I don't even know how to summarize it. It's a solid effort. I don't know if this will be at the top of my list. I do appreciate a little bit more originality, and this is not what I want to hear at Junior. That being said, I can see why people would like it, and I could see a similar outcome to what happened in 2018, again in 2019 with this song. It's solid. It's not bad. I think this could also be potentially grower as I listen to it more and more. But the first impression is just, yeah, okay, it's fine. Which is usually not a good sign for Eurovision or Junior Eurovision, because you want to remember it immediately. And that did not happen here. So that's a little bit of a concern of mine. But that's just my opinion. How do you feel about this song? You feel like I'm a little bit too negative, or do I get it right? Let me know. Leave your thoughts below in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. I gotta move on to the next video. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever.